Hi everybody, I'm Dr. Tony Dutra from the Problem Solving, Response to Intervention, Technology and Learning Connections Florida project. I serve as the State Assistive Technology and Universal Design for Learning Technology Coordinator and as the Loan Library Distribution Center Coordinator in Hollywood, Florida. Today I'm going to share with you three important updates. The first update concerns the Assistive Technology and Universal Design for Learning Loan Library, followed by updates from the Technology Advisory Committee, and then I will wrap up with an exciting announcement concerning professional development. Here is the Assistive Technology and Universal Design for Learning Loan Library website. As you can see from the home page, we have virtual office hours, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, provided to you through our Zoom meeting space. The link to the site is provided here. There is an announcement posted just below that. Firstly, it provides the URL link to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, known as the CDC. Here is the link. We added that because the CDC reported that transmission is also possible through contact with heart services. As this affects all of our patrons who use the Assistive Technology and Universal Design for Learning Loan Library, we effective immediately and until further notice have implemented the following safeguards. 1. All devices currently on loan must be returned at your earliest convenience so they can be thoroughly sanitized. 2. Please look for an email from us for orders that need to be returned. 3. Once received, all devices will go through a 72-hour quarantine period to be thoroughly sanitized. 4. All devices will also be sanitized prior to being shipped. As we are all on a stay-at-home order, and all of the Florida counties have moved all schools to some type of online virtual education system, as such, we know that many of you are supporting teachers and students virtually. With the technology devices that you currently have on loan, please continue to support those trials virtually and collect data. Once schools are open and students are able to report back to school, please collect and return all kits that you currently have on loan. As mentioned earlier, the CDC has reported that the virus can live on the surface, so all kits on loan must be returned so that we can sanitize those items. If you need to know what kits you have on loan, follow the directions on the website on how to get that information. I will walk you through those steps at this time. Log into your account at www.at-udl.net. From the drop-down arrow next to My Account, choose Order History. Look at the Order Status column. Item still checked out indicates Shipped next to that order. Click on the red eyeball View icon on the row of the item that indicates Shipped. The order information will open for that particular order ID. Print screen that page for your records. Choose the blue Continue button on the bottom right to return to your order history. Continue steps 3 through 7 for each order that indicates Shipped. To see a video version of these directions, go to the link provided here and move the timeline ahead to 6 minutes and 50 seconds. The Assistive Technology and Universal Design for Learning Loan Library at the Port Orange and Hollywood locations are following the stay-at-home orders issued. Please do not place any new orders. Once we return back to the Assistive Technology and Universal Design for Learning Loan Library locations, we will sanitize all of the technology currently in stock, those items that are being returned, as well as the entire office. We will need to do this prior to shipping any orders. We are following the guidelines issued by the CDC, the Bureau of Exceptional Education Student Services, and those of the University of South Florida. If you are in a situation that urgently requires a loan of a technology item from us, please email me at tdutra@usf.edu. We will work with you individually and plan together as needed. For those of you that have received the newly designed kit component sheet in your latest orders as shown here. Please take a few moments to indicate if the item was purchased, yes or no, next to the item that you had on loan for the student trial. The rest of the kit component sheet remains unchanged. Continue to check off items that were received in the received column, and as you pack for return, continue to check off those items in the returned column. Then place the kit component sheet into the box. As a friendly reminder, when creating orders in the loan library cart, please create one order per student trial. Do not create an order that has items that will be trialed by multiple students. We cannot close an order until all items shipped have been returned. Until all the items in the order is closed, those items do not return to be in stock in the loan library. This can cause delays when the item is not available for the next student trial. Again, please create one order for each student. Here are the Technology Advisory Committee updates. Navigate to the Technology Advisory Committee at at-udl.com/TAC/. Please note that the next Technology Advisory Committee meeting is Wednesday, May 22, 2020 at 1 p.m. Should you wish to join the Technology Advisory Committee, please email tdutra@usf.edu. Let us navigate to the 2019/2020 projects by clicking here. The first project is the AT Considerations Project. The members of this subcommittee have completed their work and provided feedback on considerations for assistive technology needs and consent for evaluation of assistive technology to be added to the PEER, known as the Portal to Exceptional Education Resources. These recommendations to adding drop-down menu content to the Individualized Education Plan. They anticipate to include the recommendations in an update tentatively scheduled for release in fall 2020. This delay allows them to get feedback from the Bureau of Exceptional Education Support Services leadership, as well as provide technical assistance prior to the release. The second project is the AT-UDL Resources Library. This subcommittee is continuing to transfer content from the current layout, as shown here, at at-udl.com/library/. Hover your mouse over State Training Supports, then hover over AT and the Classroom, then hover and click on Apps Resources. Here you can see that all the resources are presented in a single column. Also note all the resources don't have a description. Let's look at the new design that is being created for the resource library. Here you can see that all the resources are presented in two columns and are grouped into categories. This makes it easier to locate a desired resource. You may have noticed less resources than the current site. This is because the subcommittee is also deleting obsolete website and resource links that are no longer active. This subcommittee last meeting was in March, and their next meeting will be sometime in May. The last project is the Loan Library videos. They too met last in March and will be meeting again sometime in May. This subcommittee continues to write scripts that are focused on 3rd, 8th, or 10th grade language arts standards. The script focuses on an identified language arts standard and how an assistive technology item from the Assistive Technology and Universal Design for Learning Loan Library is used during instruction. These scripts are then produced into a video that will be linked to the assistive technology item from the Assistive Technology and Universal Design for Learning Loan Library. The Technology Advisory Committee can still use support in AT-UDL Resource Library and the Loan Library Videos project. If you are interested in helping with either of these activities, please email tdutra@usf.edu. I will set up a Zoom meeting for us to discuss the project in more detail. Now for the exciting announcement concerning professional development. As you can see, I have navigated to the Assistive Technology Industry Association, also known as ATIA, Learning Center website. The Problem Solving Response to Intervention Technology and Learning Connections Florida project has purchased an unlimited subscription for 1 year for any Florida educator. That includes district staff, teachers, speech and language pathologists, occupational therapists, physical therapists, local assistive technology specialists, regional local assistive technology specialists, and discretionary project staff that supports students with disabilities. Again, this unlimited subscription is limited to Florida educators only. It includes any live or recorded webinar. It also includes CEUs for those webinars that offer CEUs. Here on the website, if I scroll down a bit, you can read the frequently asked questions to answer most, if not all, of your questions. I want to focus on how to use the Learning Center. In the 7 steps listed here, you can see what you need to do to register for an account, how to search for webinars, how to complete the CEU exam, and how to download your certificate. The first thing everyone needs to do is create an account. Click on the Learning Center homepage. At the top of the page, click Sign Up. Fill in all the requested information. Once we get the registration code from ATIA, we will email it out to everyone via our listserv distribution email. You will enter that code during your registration process and the cart amount will be reduced to 0. We will be emailing out specific directions with the registration code. I would like to thank you for your time. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to email me at tdutra@usf.edu.